Hi, it's Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got a book to read for you. Today's book is Monster Inc. Boo on the Loose from 2002. So let's get started. James P. Sullivan, our Scully, was the top scarier at Monster Inc. He was scarier of the month, more times than anyone else. Scaring kids and collecting their screams was a very important job. Kids' scream powered the whole city of Scully worked on the scare for when a chow door was in place. Scully waited for the signal. The red light meant he could open the door and scare the kids on the other side. Monster Inc. turned on the screams into energy. Big scared meant big screams, and big screams meant big energy. One night, Scully was heading home. He walked past the scarefort and saw a door still set up. All the doors should have been put away in the room vote. Is anyone scaring in there? Scully whispered, peeking inside the room. Scully turned around to find a kid clinging to his tail. Boo, he said. It was a little girl, and she was inside the monster water. Ah, Scully screamed. Every monster believed that children were dangerous. They were like poison to monsters. So Scully carefully tried to carry the kid back into her room. But she kept coming back out. Kitty, she called to Scully. Scully had to do something. If anyone found out there was a kid loose, who knew what would happen? There was only one monster Scully could tell his secret to, his best friend Mike. He was sure that Mike would know what to do, so Scully sneaked the little girl out in a bag and took her home. Mike couldn't believe it. A kid in the city, in their own home? Scully can't stay here, Mike declared. Her name is Boo, said Scully. You named it already? Cried Mike. They had to get rid of the kid, and fast. Mike came up with a plan. The next morning, they would drive her to the park and try to lose her. While she was sleeping, Scully and Mike peeked in on Boo. Hey, wait a minute, said Mike. That's my bear. You can't have him. But you can have him back tomorrow, Scully told him. The next morning, Scully and Mike disguised Boo in a monster console they had made. Then they walked outside to Mike's car. But be careful, warned Mike. Don't let that kid touch anything. When they got to the park, Scully and Mike got out of the car. Mike went to open the door for Boo, but she had locked herself in. Mike was not happy. We have to get her out, he said. Now, Scully fought for a moment. Then he came up with an idea. Scully put Mike in the middle of the spare tire. He rode Mike all around. Isn't this fun? Scully said. Yeah, real fun, Mike grumbled. Boo smiled, but she didn't get out of the car. So Scully grabbed Mike by the arms and swung him around and around. Don't you want to play, Boo? He called. Mike was hoping that this time it would work. He was getting very, very dizzy, but Boo stayed in the car. Just then, a monster butterfly flew past the car. It flew past the car window. Boo was, as she smiled and pointed at it. Then she opened the car door and ran after it. Boo followed the butterfly into the park. She tried to catch it, but the butterfly was too fast. Up, up, up it went, and then flew right into the woods. Boo giggled as she continued to chase after it. Mike grabbed Skelly's arm. "Now our chance," Skelly shouted Mike. "The kid gone, let's go." Mike tried to start the engine, but the car wouldn't start. "Oh, great," sighed Mike. "We are out of fuel. Just our luck." But Skelly wasn't listening. He was thinking about Boo and realized that he had missed her already. Who was going to call him Kitty now? Then Skelly had a super sneaky idea. If Mike thought that they needed Boo, Skelly could go after her and get her back. "We need to find Boo," Skelly said to Mike. "Her scream will start the car." Without waiting for Mike answer, Skelly ran into the wood. "Boo," Skelly called, "I have your teddy bear." But Skelly didn't see her anywhere. "Boo, where are you?" he called. "Boo, oh no, where could she be?" "Kitty," said a small voice. "Boo," cried Skelly. He was happier than he could ever remember as Boo ran right to him. She gave him a hug. Now Skelly was sure Boo wasn't dangerous at all. Skelly and Boo happily walked back to the car. Mike couldn't believe what he was seeing. "Are you crazy? You're holding it hand?" Mike cried. Skelly just smiled. "I know," he said. "I feel okay, though." Skelly smiled as he put Boo back in the car. "Now we need some screams," said Mike. "Skelly, you are the best scarer at Monster Inc. Do your stuff." Skelly turned around and looked at Boo. She smiled back at him. She opened his mouth to roar. He just couldn't do it. He just couldn't scare little Boo. Mike gripped the steering wheel in frustration. "Just scare it now," he yelled. He banged his head on the steering wheel. "Honk when the horn." "Ouch," cried Mike. Boo giggled. He, he, he. Just then, the engine started with a roar. Mike and Skelly looked at each other. "Whoa, how did that happen?" Mike looked at Boo. "All right, okay, she can stay for now," he said. "But just remember," added Mike, "that's my beer." So that was Monster Inc. Boo on the Loose from 2002. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, have a groovy day when another video come out real soon.